I am joined with So Below. All right, so tell me, guys, how did So Below form?
Basically just like I think Ryan was like writing music and stuff. We had a drummer come in, a friend of ours from high school.
Yeah.
And then I saw they needed a bassist. I saw the opportunity. I've never played an instrument before, but like I really wanted to play bass, so kind of they let me in and
No
we went
way.
from there. Yeah.
So Myra, this is the first time you've ever played bass.
Yes.
Are you serious? Because I saw you up on the stage yesterday and you crushed it.
I had so much fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you have any musical background?
None at all. No.
No?
He's I've been around him for a while, and like he's always played music and stuff. So I've kind
Yes.
of always been like on the sidelines, like
Yeah.
always enjoying myself and loving
Yes.
that side of music, just enjoying it. And
Yes.
I don't know, it just something when inside me was like, I want to play bass. So,
Yes. Oh,
I mean,
that's
and
so
they were
cool.
like cool with it and helped a lot with
Yeah.
helping me learn how to play and
Yes.
get in on that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so now, for people who may not have heard your music before, how would you like to describe your particular take on reggae?
For I guess our particular style, I would consider, we call it like psychedelic dub reggae,
Yes.
kind of like
Uh-huh.
kind of chill but still kind of rootsy. We really like roots reggae music. I guess that doesn't really reflect too much in our music. I don't even know. Sometimes I even wonder if we're reggae. We have reggae undertones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just really lots of roots reggae music. So psychedelic dub reggae is what I would consider it. I feel like, yeah.
Absolutely. Nice. And now y'all are from Houston, Texas.
Yes,
So
sir.
how's the reggae scene out there, first and foremost? Or
It's-
the music scene in general?
It's definitely thriving out there. I feel like there's
Yeah.
like a hidden gem of like reggae artists out there, like Lion Heights from Austin, and then you got Dem Roots music down in Galveston. We're holding down roots reggae music down there and stuff like that. So it's like it's kind of blossoming its way out. We still have like prohibition and stuff going on down there, so people are still
Yes.
kind of scared to go out and smoke in public and things like
Yeah.
that, or partake and be associated with like cannabis in any way or form.
Yeah.
So, but it's awesome. It's really kind of growing. It's growing is what
Nice.
I can say. And there's a lot of really awesome bands down there holding it down. We got Saltwater Slide and Capistrano and Kai Katora from San Antonio. They also have like the San Antones, which they worked with the Expanders and things like that. So,
Yes.
all the bridges are kind of like being connected, and everyone's kind
Yeah.
of like, connecting the families, communities all growing a lot. So, yeah.
Absolutely, man. So tell me, when you're writing music, what is the normal process like? Are you in the room together? Do you kind of have a song structure at home, then you bring it to the band?
So for like the past couple albums we've been doing, we do a couple different things. I feel like sometimes I'll just go out and I'll play my guitar and just write up off on the fly or something like that. And then lately we've been kind of like trying to produce more in a studio setting where we can kind of refine it. So it's a combination of things. Part of it's like the organic jamming in the jam room.
Absolutely.
When we have that, and then it's also like cool, like what kind of cinematic feeling or sounds can we create through our music. And it's been interesting because the whole process has been a learning one. Like this whole past year, everyone's been shut down, and like we would normally be playing like every weekend or something like that, and it gave us time to basically like chill out and like really focus on like learning how to do certain things. I was just
Yes.
watching mixing videos and things like that. So yeah,
Absolutely. So
yeah.
you're making a lot of the music, you're mixing it yourself?
yeah, a lot of
Nice.
everything. I pretty much I guess essentially write, and then Myra, she's basically been starting to write her own bass lines and things like that. So
Nice.
she's gotten to the point. She's only been playing like 2 years, but
Which
she's
is still
coming to me with
unbelievable
bass
based off how
lines,
you guys
yeah.
sound yesterday,
Yeah.
honestly.
Much
Yeah.
love to like all the roots reggae artists, like Still
Yeah.
Pulse and like Barrington Levy and Gregory Isaacs and things like that. The list can go on.
Nice.
The Hawaiian artists, Ukla Damak and stuff like that. Mike Love,
Absolutely.
everywhere. Just I can name off. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and that's really kind of where it comes from. I feel like I feel
Absolutely.
like we wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for them.
Yeah,
in a lot of
absolutely.
ways.
And so at home, are you using Logic, Pro Tools?
Logic.
Logic?
Yeah.
It's the go-to, man.
Yeah.
That's my personal favorite.
Well, I
too.
originally was like using FL Studio. I kind of
Yep.
like started like way back like 10 years ago, like FL Studio 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I just made a switch over because I wanted to kind of get more involved with like recording like live
Mhm.
audio and stuff like that. Maybe recording like live bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Yeah. I don't really have like a live studio or anything like that. I'm
Yeah.
building it. I don't know. Trying.
Well, hey, the biggest records in the world now, like Billie Eilish in their
Yeah.
parents' bedroom, right?
Yep,
you can
exactly.
make a pro record at home.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
sick.
awesome.
That
It's a beautiful
DIY.
time we live in, right?
Yeah.
Especially after the lockdown, because most people were stuck at home.
Yeah.
It's like, what can you do?
Absolutely.
Learn how to make music.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Now tell me a little bit about your last two releases. I know they're remasters of Honor to Herb was the last one, and then Life's Change, correct? Yeah. So would you like to speak a little bit about those songs?
Yeah, Honor to Herb. I think actually you might be able to
Yeah. So it's interesting, kind of like chose to remaster a couple old songs that we felt like we had a demo actually released, and then we kind of snagged it off and took it off because the remasters obviously sound better. But
yes, absolutely.
kind of leave that treat for everyone who got like our first demos and stuff like that.
Just see the growth, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like first Life's Change, I was like working on GarageBand because she had just barely gotten her computer, and I'm like trying to like figure out how to produce music and stuff like that from going from FL Studio. They're just kind of like songs that I felt like still needed to kind of be spoken on because of what they like represent. And, you know, to me, like, I'm like, all right, well, they're not like technically the most like diverse or anything like that. You know, you have like a lot of bands like 4-Piece who just have these crazy changes, Ayaterra and whatnot. So it's very simple, very steady kind of feel. But she would always say, like, you know, they're really sweet songs. You know, they feel like genuine and sweet, and so, you know, and so we're like, all right, cool. We want to kind of keep that, maintain that feeling. So Honor to Herb and Life's Change are kind of basically that. Honor to Herb is actually kind of like paying homage to the people who are sitting in a jail cell and for smoking cannabis. And like I said, we come from a prohibition state where you can just still get pulled out of your car and thrown in a if you have any amount of cannabis on you, just go to jail. They'll take you and tow your stuff. So so it's just kind of like letting people know, like, especially in states like Colorado at the time, I think when I wrote it, Colorado just legalized to, like, you know, you're going out there and you're like enjoying yourself, and you're able to go to a dispensary, but not to like forget that there are people still being thrown in jail for it. You know, all
to be
around
grateful,
us, you know.
right?
No,
That
to
you
be
can
grateful,
get it.
I would say to be grateful, but it's kind
When
of like
you live somewhere like
to be
here,
aware,
right?
yeah. Well, here it just barely got legalized, so I'm like, and I love it. You know, it's awesome. I think it realistically shouldn't be legalized. I think it should be decriminalized. You know, I don't think people should be the government should be telling people, hey, you guys can only carry this much cannabis on you at what time, you know, like while they're making like billions of dollars off of it. And it's just it's all kind of weird nastiness, but, you know, they kind of just toss the bone to us. I feel like, you know, like, here, just take the bone, we'll take the steak, you know, the whole like rib or whatever, or like if you're vegan, you know, the whole cauliflower, you know, we'll give you the trimmings, and then we'll take the cauli brain, you know what I'm saying? But so that's Honor to Herb. And Life's Change is just kind of like in the title, you know, life gets hard. For us, Life's Change, for us, I would say, we're kind of going through like all kinds of different like hard changes in our life, living situations, friends, you know, like just kind of dealing with like the motions of life, and just kind of reminding ourselves, especially playing music, to keep trying and keep going despite what it is. Don't never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams, and just keep going, you know, and if there's nothing else to do, you know, like this life is like, you could sit here and work 9 to 5, or you can, for someone else, or you can start just pursuing your own interests and your own dreams and things like that. And I think that's kind of time we're stepping in. So Life's Change, you know, don't be afraid and just go with the flow sometimes, you know.
Absolutely.
Try to.
Yeah. And so do we have any upcoming releases? Anything the fans could be looking forward to?
We have some really awesome releases, and based on like everyone that we've met here, we have some really interesting possibilities coming up. So can't speak too soon on them until they happen.
But potential collaboration.
Definitely really awesome. I don't want to say any names just yet. I feel like it's and we leave it in anticipation, but like definitely some of the names around here. Playing and not playing, so you know, just keep your eye around the Viva Iriezona camp. I would say leave it up to people like who's Soblo gonna work with, you know, who's at Viva Iriezona, and just kind of spread that love, cross pollinate the whole situation.
So we're at this beautiful Hidden Lake, Arizona, at the festival Viva Iriezona. You want to tell us a little bit about your experience so far?
Wow. Okay, so we arrived and everyone was already camping out and everything, and this all day yesterday, I mean, we were the first ones playing, right? So we just came in, set up, getting ready, and just like vibing it out. Coming off the stage, everyone was just like, just so happy and enjoying themselves, and it's just it's just been like, since then, it's just been such high energy, such a good vibe. Everyone's walking around enjoying themselves. There's so many amazing people here. There's the sweetest people, and
Yes.
I mean, it's just been really amazing. Besides that, the place is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
This place is amazing. Did you watch the sunset last night? It
Yes.
was, and they have the mountains in the background. Sorry, they have the mountains in the background, and it's just beautiful. It feels like home for sure.
It really does. Everyone here has been absolutely so friendly.
Yeah.
Like I've even had experiences where I'm walking by and I'll just make eye contact with somebody 40 feet away. Like, what's up? What's up? It's like we've been friends forever, but the first words are, who are you? What's your name?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, everyone's shooting off crazy love around here, and it's awesome, man.
so
It's really
cool.
good to be here.
Yeah.
It feels really great. We're so grateful to be here. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Oh, of course,
for having
of course.
us. And
For like checking out the set. And, like,
Hey, of
like,
course,
remember, like,
brother.
to like, hey, like, what's up, Sobolo? I'm like, every
Yeah.
time someone comes up, yeah, it's been interesting. Yeah, it's just awesome to see people like reciprocate the love and like, hey, you guys did an awesome set, even though we were the first band. And so it's just, we're just stoked, man. We're just happy to be here. And
Hey, you
and
kicked it
sharing
off right, and we're grateful for that.
Thank
for
you,
sure.
man. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
We try. We definitely try to, just do it justice. You know, we wanna honor, the music that we're playing and the environment we're a part of. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, how can fans best check you out, connect with you guys, find your music?
so you can find us at sobolomusic.com. And you'll find our music there, links to everything. We have our merch up on there. We do have some pretty sweet tie-dyes you can only get at Viva Iriezona right now.
Those are fly. Those are
whatever's
fly.
left, we'll post up on the website, but can't say for sure.
Yeah, sobolomusic.com, Sobolo Music TX, maybe on Instagram.
Sobolo Music on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, YouTube. We're on Spotify. We do Fired Up Fridays on YouTube. We'll be picking that up soon again. And
Good shit.
but we'll do like cool covers that we enjoy, and it's just like acoustic usually in like a cool setting. We're traveling a lot, so we find ourselves in like beautiful spaces like this. We'll just set up a little camera and do a little jam, and people seem to really enjoy it. It's really nice.
And the
it's
world's
fun.
finally opening back up. It's a wonderful
great,
thing, right?
yes. We love it. We're really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And, like, again, we're so grateful to be here.
Awesome, guys. Was there anything else you want to say to the fans?
Take care of each other, love each other. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on others, and stay up for them.
Awesome.
Keep spreading love.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you so much, man.